Thank you very much, Glenn. Yeah, that's brilliant. Thanks.
Okay, good evening, WhaleCoin Talk community. Tonight we have an AMA with Royal BNB, and King Edward is here to tell us all about it. I suppose we can start with the project's been a long time on the BSC, and July 31st you launched. So if you could maybe tell us a bit about the history of the project, that'd be great. And obviously, yeah, your background in crypto and stuff, that'd be great.
Of course, Glenn. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity to come and talk to you. And your guys, I've been hearing about a lot of good things from various different people about your group. And many of my team members mentioned it in the team. So that was really interesting and reached out to you. So thanks for having us. So I'm Edward. So I'm the lead dev of Royal BNB. So as you said, we launched 31st of July. So I will tell you a little bit about the background, our journey, and where it kind of brought to. So if I start off by saying, just try to paint the picture from where we started. So my background, so I have been a developer for over 20 years, with lots of different things, Java, Solidity, in the recent years, and I've been engaged in investment banking, done a lot of software development for them, been a lead architect for quite a lot of big private companies, and then got myself into crypto as an investor, really. And then I was looking around with a lot of investment, and there were some tokens that I lost money on for various reasons. Some of you will be able to relate to. So then just to start to thinking about why some of the developers in this space are really taking advantage of people, and how I could turn that around by developing something quite real for people to receive some rewards. Actually, how it happened is that I also invested in two other rewards token at that time. I think back in probably end of May, I think it was around that time, and I didn't receive any rewards. So that just got me thinking how I could really change the landscape and develop something which rewards people the most at that point in time. And we still, I think, for even now in this space, we're probably giving out the most of the BNB rewards in this space. So that's kind of the starting journey for me. So I got together with another dev, which is he's called Arthur. So Arthur's not here now, unfortunately. He has some family stuff going on, and it's a bit late time, so he can't join in. And I've got here in this room some of my guys from the mods, our community leads, our marketing guys from my team who are listening into this the voice AMA here. So that I'm sure if it needs to be, they will join in. But so we got together, we thought about launching our own token, and we really wanted to bring in a kind of a royal theme. So I thought about introducing something which people will feel that they're in a kind of an elite environment where they are receiving 15% BNB rewards, which goes into your wallet automatically, so you don't have to manually connect your wallet to anything. So that also, kinds of gives people a sense of security that they don't have to do anything. You getting that. So when we started it, we were giving the BNB rewards in every 30 minutes in 31st of July when we launched. So fortunately for us, we sold our pre-sale in milliseconds, actually. So I had a really, really good community that's behind the project. So there are some of the things I should just say to you. The features of Royal BNB. So obviously the 15% BNB rewards, but it's also was designed to kick in a artificial intelligence, a Java-based code in the background to kind of help with. So there's a lot of traditional buyback features. So I developed a feature called Royal Thrust. I called it. So this kind of takes into account all of the transaction volumes, all of the transaction amount, and kind of figure out in an AI-driven way when to inject some money back into the liquidity pot to keep the chart going in a stable way. So that feature is kind of unique in our token, which is working in the background. So
Awesome.
uh,
So you
yeah.
created the code for Royal BNB and the contract. Is that correct?
Yes, no, it was something, made by myself and with some help from Arthur, who is my co-dev. So I am the main lead dev, so I've designed the code myself. So there was quite a lot of stuff was going on in the background, and people, when we launched, people were receiving the rewards, and that was really fantastic for me to see because the community has a real buzz around when people started receiving the rewards, and we've got, like everybody else, I'm sure, quite an easy to use dashboard. You just paste your wallet address, and then you can see, when the amount of rewards are coming in. So you'll be familiar with these kind of tokens, so the rewards obviously have to make purchase to convert the money, our RB Royal BNB, which is the RB token, into BNB. So that has an impact on the chart because it sells it to convert things into BNB. Because it was doing it every 30 minutes, there was, some red lines, and as a community they wanted me to delay that and
Mm.
disperse the reward amount every 12 hours. So which we asked the community, and they asked me to make that change, and I did make that change. So at the moment, Royal BNB gives out automatic BNB rewards every 12 hours. Of course, that's based on, transaction volume. And so we've been listed on CoinGecko. That was very good. We are listed in CoinMarketCap. So we've done all of those journeys and, submitted the application. We had all-time high figures quite some time, to multiple times we have managed to, hit that. It is obviously come down. We have got a lot of holders at the moment, 3,500 holders, and they have been holding actually quite steadily for over a month and a half, which is a good achievement. People are not
Yeah.
dropping their bags and selling. Um, but yeah, so compared to any other tokens kind of launched similar time, we've either seen them, dropped completely, or has gone down worse market cap than what we have. So currently our market cap standing at uh, to 200,000, just over 235,000, I think US dollars, but which isn't, massive amount, but it's got a big potential to move forward if we, and it's a really solid and reliable investment platform for people to keep the money even if they want to, because actually you're receiving with the transaction the 15% reward. But as well, it's a very safe investment place because liquidity is locked. It has a full audit, and because we've been there for in the last couple of months, and people have got that level of trust with myself as a dev, that what I have promised personally and what we have promised as a team, we've always delivered.
Awesome. Yeah.
Sorry,
So
that's a longest spill of everything else that I've just said to you.
oh yeah, 20 years as a dev, so you're mature like me. Yeah, if you could break down the tokenomics and how was it launched? Was it like a fair sale or a pre-sale?
Yeah, so we launched in 31st of July with DXL. It was a pre-sale with DXL. So we launched with a actually quite a lower hard cap at that moment. I think it was 200 BNB hard cap because I wanted to create some buy pressure, which did happen actually in our group. So there was a lot of people, and that's why it was sold out really, really quick, because people already had their wallet connected as it went live. It's quite
Yeah.
some experience for me to see it sell out that quick, but it was quite successful. So in terms of our tokenomics, we have 20% tax. So it's 20% tax on buy and sell both. So 15% of the tax goes into the BNB rewards pool. 3% of the tax is going into the liquidity pool to stabilize the liquidity, and the 2% of the tax is going into the Royal Thrust. So which is kept. That will kick in when the AI engine decides that it goes in to stabilize the floor, if you like.
Awesome. Yeah. So if you could tell us a bit more about the unique feature that you built there with the Royal Thrust system.
Yeah. So this is so it takes a lot of the data points. So it doesn't just kick in all the time. So because it's an AI system and it's an automated system that it kind of works on its own. So I haven't got any kind of manual trigger to make it work. So it kind of calculates all of the buying and selling points and understand what is the highest point and the lowest point, and then try to figure out within a time scale when it's not likely that people will just sell off. So it tries to collect a lot of these kind of data points, like all of the AI engine kind of works. In the background, what it does is it creates lots of different scenarios. So it builds up scenario with the data points that it has, and then it calculates the best kind of usage scenario, and based on that, it delivers that kind of thrust payment into the liquidity pot. Sometimes very slowly, sometimes it can come in as a big payment. We haven't actually seen it yet to pump a big kind of lump sum BNB payment yet, but we've seen some smaller transaction going in to just stabilize the floor, and you will be able to kind of notice that. So if you see, because of the age of our coin, it's about 2.5 months old. If you look at the chart, you will see it's maintaining quite a steady flow all the time in the chart.
Awesome, yeah. So you said you've had an audit as well on the project, yeah.
Yeah, so we have a audit from a company. I think at that point in time, it's called Soken. So Soken, I don't know if you heard of them. So I think in May, so I asked for a tech rate audit, full audit, but tech rate was so busy in around July time. So they were saying to me that it will take 2 weeks. So I had to. So Soken came in and they said, "We're a new organization. Would you be interested for a full audit?" So I said, "Yes, please go for it, as long as it gives us to satisfy the needs that the community will trust and have faith in you, then I'm more than happy to do it." So they did the full audit. So it's available, it's all in GitHub. All of the code and everything else is published there. So that's where we had the full audit with Soken.
Yeah, and I see, yeah, one of the questions is, will ownership be renounced? So I take it's not been renounced, which is fine for me. I don't know why people are so obsessed. It's a bit like when Lambo to me. So yeah, you've not renounced it, so you can change things early on in a project, which is far safer than locking a project and then some problems need fixing in the future. Like, yeah.
It's as you've said the right thing. So I think for a reward token, it just doesn't make sense, because if there's changes in Pancake Swap or anything else, then if you renounce, it's I always say to people, and you will know this, if you because you're familiar with all these things, I'm sure that if Microsoft decides to renounce their ownership, how would that work if they want to bring in a new update to their Office suite, for example? So it kind of works in the same way in crypto space. If it was a token without any utility or anything at all, so I think then you could possibly renounce the ownership, because you know that token doesn't really have a shelf life as such. So
yeah, and I see you've got over 5,500 members. So the community has been growing. And what sort of size team have you got working at Royal BNB?
So we have, in our community, so the people are modding around the clock 24/7, and they have been since July. I've been very lucky with my team. So I've got five or six individuals there in the team. They're always present in the group. Myself and my fellow dev, we come in and we talk to the community whenever we can. So we try to keep in touch, if not every day, every other day we come in and we'll post something, so the community knows that we're around. The devs are visible. So if anybody tags me, for example, they will get a reply instantly in the group. And there are some colleagues from or some investors from our group are also here actually listening to this. So they have joined in, and they've been a very loyal Royal BNB holder for a long time. So they're in there. But in terms of the team, it's 2 devs that we have. We have marketing leads and we have our team mods. So around 8 to 9 people, including us.
Right. I see, yeah, liquidity is very good. It's over 30%.
Yeah, I mean, we've got the liquidity locked for when we locked it for a year, so that goes, well above next year. So the reason I wanted to actually come in, Glenn, and do the AMA now, because people might say, well, you've launched your coin, you've got 3,500 holders, got a good liquidity, you're CG, CMC listed. So what's next? I suppose that's the question you might ask as well. So what's next? What's going on with Royal BNB? So we've published a new roadmap. So if any of you are interested listening to this, or you will be listening, just go onto our website, click on the new roadmap, and we published a revised roadmap, which has got a lot of more solid plans between now and going forward. We very clearly articulated between now and by June 2022 what we are going to be doing in terms of months or quarters. What are we bringing? So the more interesting features, I suppose, coming in, we're looking at expanding the ecosystem. So in the next couple of weeks, we are going to be bringing out a feature or an utility, if you like, which will enable some kind of royal gaming. So it will be a mixture of kind of games you can play, which with a twist with the casino type gaming as well. So there will be some potential play to earn kind of feature. And also, we are thinking about developing a Royal NFT platform, some of which has already been shared in our group. So, any of your investors interested at the moment will be able to find out by going into our group, but these are not promises because there are 6 quite rare NFT we've already published, and there is a competition going on at the moment. Actually, so if you invest not 0.5 BNB, obviously you're going to be getting the rewards. But when we hit a certain amount, we are giving those 6 rare Royal BNBs free to one of the 6 lucky winners. So that's also going on, which will be linked to the Royal NFT platform. So we are very keen to carry on expanding the Royal ecosystem, and to also make sure that our existing holders get some kind of benefit, whichever way that is, but we'll make sure they are also receiving the rewards from the transaction that happens with the new utilities.
Awesome. Yeah, I've seen the 6 NFTs are very, very, very awesome. Yeah.
Thank you.
So yeah, so if investors invested in the project, how would they go about winning the NFTs? How's that going to work?
So this was just like kind of a sense of how our NFTs will look, and we're just running the competition for if anybody is purchased their 0.5 BNB now with 200 new transactions, we will be giving out 6 of these NFT to randomly to 6 people. This is just to create that volume of transaction that will obviously be, because it's a rewards token. The more transaction we have in our community, the more rewards people get. So so from then on, that we are thinking about really developing or creating a Royal NFT platform and looking more into how we can integrate, to OpenSea and Rarity, and now thinking about how do we integrate into Solana to have develop some kind of features that also can swap with Royal BNB in future. So that all of those kind of things are in the pipeline and happening behind the scene for our thinking process. How do we expand our ecosystem, if you like?
Oh, awesome. So yeah, you're looking in the future to expand to other blockchains. With the casino, how's that going? And where are you in the stage for that for the future?
So the NFT one will take a little bit more time. In terms of the Royal gaming features and the Royal casino type play to earn kind of utility will be, hopefully, I'm hoping, but I'm actually currently in development. So there are just 1 or 2 technical teething issues going on at the moment. But in the next 2 to 3 weeks, we'll be bringing that in line with our promises in our new roadmap that we created. So by November, we're really hoping that we will have the gaming platform that's established, and we will be well underway to then develop the Royal NFT platform, which between November and by December, January, we'll have that rolled out as well, just to create traction from whichever end we can. And this might mean that we will be creating, a different token, but this will be, whatever token we create will be linked back to our base token, which is Royal BNB as the main base token.
Okay, so you might build an ecosystem with a second token built into.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
So what might work in that way is just to be really clear, and even if we build a new token, that any kind of transaction happens on the new token, 2 or 3% of that will be automatically purchasing our existing token, which is Royal BNB, which means that even the new token holders receiving the 15% BNB rewards, as well as our existing holder, they will be receiving, because their transaction volume going on. So just making sure that everything works for everyone.
Awesome. Yeah, I see you built a dashboard on the website. Is that to see how much BNB you've been rewarded, or is it? Would you claim on there? Is it auto payments on BNB, or?
Yeah, no, it's absolutely auto payment, so you don't have to connect your wallet manually at all. So if you purchase Royal BNB, you will be receiving, based on, again, I said based on the transaction volume, the 15% BNB rewards every 12 hours going into as a smart chain BNB in your wallet. So the dashboard is a real simple tool to use. You just paste in, so you don't have to connect. You paste in your wallet address, and it will show you your next BNB payment time and amount, the date and amount. It will show you, and also will say the total amount we dispersed so far. So we have given out 240 BNB to our holders already since launch. So that's quite a good number of BNB has been dispersed to our holders already.
And that's quite a unique feature where you just put your address in and don't connect to wallet. Because I know quite a few people are paranoid about going to a random site and connecting the wallet, whether it's safe and the security features. So yeah, that's nice.
No, absolutely. Thank you. And that was one of my kind of driving thinking behind this, because there was a lot of people who are concerned, and quite legitimately concerned, about connecting their wallet into somewhere in a website. But no, so this is so we look straight in the BSC scan, and with an API connection to, so you don't have to connect your wallet at all. So there is no kind of manual connection. And if you forget to claim your BNB token as well, I've seen that before. That people have, because of the busy life of everyone, forgot to claim their BNB, and that goes into the developer's pocket. But this isn't the case with Royal BNB. So whatever you buy and whatever you earn will be guaranteed to go automatically to your wallet.
Yeah, awesome. And so for the marketing for the future, what have you got planned for Royal BNB?
So just this week, we are doing quite a lot of things. Just yesterday, and obviously, we're doing this, which shows that we're actively seeking to reach out to potential investors. There is a PooCoin advertisements actually live at the moment that's going on PooCoin, so we're targeting some of that. There are some normal traditional routes of Reddit, the crypto moonshot posts. They will be going out this week and into next week. We're looking at quite a lot of Telegram groups where our post will be put up. We're looking at some Twitter influencers boost again over the coming days. There's been some YouTube videos already published just today, actually, from some influencers, and it will go into next week and the week after. So we are planning all of these things slowly but surely, that it doesn't pump all at once, but we have a good schedule of all of these influences and marketing push happening all the time to keep our transaction quite steady and good for our holders.
Awesome. And you, because it's not renowned, you can change the tax system. So has that changed over the life of the project?
No, so I didn't want it to change that taxing system at all, because we are one of the main features of this coin is that 15% BNB reward. So although it's not renounced, I haven't, touched the tax system at all, and that wasn't the intention because it was, kind of a fixed tax was promised, and it is exactly like that. It's still intact since the day one. So it's unchanged. It's remain unchanged, and it probably will remain unchanged.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, 'cause it can be quite annoying when a tax changes every
Yeah.
day or week, and people don't know what's going on, and
No.
it can get quite crazy.
Yeah, and
Um,
I had a personal experience of purchasing something where actually the token pumped significantly, but I've lost out money because the tax was so high.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. It gets a bit. Yeah. The tax has got a bit crazy, and obviously your tax is a bit higher, 20%, but you're offering 15% BNB rewards, which is fair enough. There's only 5% going somewhere else, but some
Yeah,
are asking 30, 40%, and it gets a bit silly.
yeah, no,
um,
exactly right.
Buying and
Yeah.
selling. um, so yeah, I can open it up to the team or the community if anyone's got any questions for King Edward.
Thank you very much, Glenn. Thank you.
Okay. No questions. Okay. Maybe we've answered many of the questions for everyone that's investing, but yeah. Uh, so yeah, I could take it back to you if we've missed anything you want to tell us about the future and the project, what's planned and everything. Yeah, take it away, King Edward.
No, yeah, no, thank you very much. So the only last thing I would say that obviously, like I said before, anybody listening now or you will be listening to this voice recording afterwards, so you've got investors in your group as well who will be interested in investing in the project such as Royal BNBs. Actually, we also have quite a dedicated community of people who have been holding this coin for some time, and actually you don't even have to go into the group and talk to the mods or for the likes of myself. You'll be actually interacting with some of our we call it a royal family, some of our real good royal investors who's been since the pre-sale time, so they are really committed, very loyal community. There's a lot of support, and like I said to you, just the fact that people are, which is actually in my experience as well, I feel quite unusual that people are at least near about 3,000 people are holding the coin for the last 2 months, really. So that's a really good achievement for our coin. It just shows that people are willing to hold it because of all the assurance they have received so far. So yeah, really, really you can genuinely trust a project, and it's a good project for you to invest your money in, and you will be receiving the rewards if the transaction volume happens, which we are working behind the scene. And as the new ecosystem is coming, which is really exciting for us to really move this on even further. So no, I think that's all from me. I mean, very happy to take anybody else has got any question. They're more than happy to come and join our group, the Royal BNB our Telegram group, and fire away anything else you want to know in future.
Yeah, I posted that in chat. So yeah, if any investors we spread this around crypto, a recording, send a recording to you as well. If anyone's got any questions for King Edward or the team, they can come into your chat. And do you have the voice chat open there quite often?
We have had the voice chat open, so last couple of days we haven't, but that we will always schedule it up so people would know. But if anybody comes in and they ask for if there's any voice chat, we'll always very happy to open it. There's always somebody is modding the group, so you'll always be coverage there. Anybody's coming into the group, so no problem with that at all.
Yeah, awesome. I'll ask again if anyone's got any questions for King Edward from the team or the community.
I think because everybody's tired out now. It's nearly bedtime.
Yeah, it's late. Yeah, when the UK and EU, I think it's nearly 1 a.m. in the EU. But yeah, it happens a lot in the AMAs where people don't have questions because we get it all answered sort of between us. But yes, so yeah, if you want to wrap it up, I can take it back to you about the project. Yeah, okay.
No, that's absolutely fine. Yeah, thank you very much for having us, and yeah, look forward to seeing some of you in our group, and hopefully you'll be able to invest. Thank you.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I'm sure some of our whale investors will be interested in 15% BNB rewards. And you know, you're part of the community now. You know, we support our AMAs, so you're welcome to come back and give us any updates in the text chat. If that doesn't post, you can send a DM over to me or the Dizzle, and yeah, we can post that for you as well.
That's brilliant. That's really kind of you. Thank you very much, Glenn. That's yeah, really good of you. Thank you.
No problem. Yeah, thank you very much for coming, King Edward. Yeah, it's been great talking to you. I'll finish the recording and send a copy over for you to share with your community. Thank you very much for coming today. It's been a great AMA.
Thank you. No, speak to you soon. Take care.